The Houston area in recovery mode. People are cleaning up after severe storms caused serious damage. And now we know a tornado touched down in the Cypress area last night, and other parts of Harris County saw hurricane force winds. At least 4 people have died as a result of the storm.
We're tracking power outages across the area. According to CenterPoint, over 624,000 customers do not have power, and just over 253,000 customers have had their power restored. CenterPoint says the storm and winds up to 85 miles per hour caused significant damage to their electrical system. So it's going to take several days to restore power.
We know that power outages is a big concern for a lot of people. Right now, thousands of additional workers are coming to Houston and Harris County to help ramp up restoration.
And we just got an update on how things are going. Jason Miles is live near heavily damaged transmission towers off of 290 in Northwest Houston with more on this. Hi, Jason.
Yeah, at one point, 1/3 of CenterPoint customers were without power at the peak of this outage incident. And this behind me is some of the most visual damage when it comes to CenterPoint infrastructure. These lines alone, get this, directly tied to some 100,000 customers. CenterPoint telling me those customers will take longest to restore, possibly up to a week, but that is very fluid because fixing the towers, such a huge undertaking, obviously. Meanwhile, in neighborhoods where trees brought down power lines, and we visited several of those today, those trees must be removed before electricity is restored. And while more than 70% of CenterPoint customers do have power at this hour, some 600,000 plus still in the dark as of this afternoon.
So we have probably about 2,000 employees and contractors that are currently deployed. We have requested an additional 4,000 line workers and another 1,000 vegetation professionals to come and assist with efforts.
Vegetation professionals being the ones who cut up trees and things.
Correct.
This is video from CenterPoint's staging area near Greens Point. We were there within the last couple of hours. That's where we saw crews coming and going, some crews from other areas. As we've mentioned, they are being called in to help out here. Many of those crews still assessing, though, damage in many cases before restoration work begins. And CenterPoint's outage map that we've talked a lot about should now be fully functioning after some hiccups last night and throughout the day today. Meanwhile, I know a lot of our customers don't have CenterPoint as their electricity provider. They use Entergy, especially up on the northeast side. That company saying more than 66% of customers who lost power are now restored, and that is an ongoing effort. Reporting live along 290, Jason Miles, KHOU 11 News.
Thanks, Jason. If you don't have power, here's a way to stay connected. Xfinity has opened all operational Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspots across the Houston area. It's free for everyone. Just head to KHOU.com and enter your zip code to find the nearest hotspot.
A heads up, there is no trash collection today while the city of Houston assesses the storm damage. Officials are trying to figure out just how much debris needs to be collected. So if today is your trash day, the city is still picking it up. It will pick it up tomorrow, though. Normal trash routes will resume on Monday. You can call 311 to report debris.
Folks are continuing to clean up in areas hit hard by last night's severe weather.
The Timber Grove area has knocked down stop signs and trees blocking streets. Julissa Garza joins us live from there. How are things looking right now, Julissa?
Well, here we're right by Sinclair Elementary School. It's one of HISD's elementary campuses. It's right in the heart of a neighborhood. Take a look right across the street from the school. You can see several homes all impacted by last night's weather. And today, families have been cleaning up. So again, this is on Grovewood Lane here in the Timber Grove area. One person who lives on this street describes what happened last night like a car pileup, but instead of cars, trees. About 3 homes all next to each other impacted by large trees falling on their roofs, and even a car for one home. The home right in the middle of the 3 belongs to the Montgomery family. They currently live out in Gonzales, Texas, and drove up here early this morning.
The people that called me last night said, well, we don't think there's much damage, but there's trees down. And when I drove in, I immediately got on the phone and called and said, there's more damage than you realize.
A lot of the damage is on the side of their home, and one of their trees actually fell onto their next door neighbor's home and car. The Montgomery family owns some houses in the Heights, but they tell me no one has called them about those. As for this home that they're cleaning up today, Mr. Montgomery, who you just heard from moments ago, says they'll make sure to fix up this house because it was his wife's childhood home. Now, neighbors have been checking in on each other out here today. We've seen them walking up and down the street. One of the houses that's behind me that was impacted is without power, and he tells me someone lent him a generator and that he was told he won't have power for about 2 weeks. Live in North Houston, Jalissa Garza, KHOU 11 News.